because Boko Haram is using armed drones. Let it be on record. They are using armed drones, weaponized drones, which the Nigerian army is not using. In other words, they are more sophisticated and advanced than the Nigerian army. Lastly, I lost people in Wajiroko. We lost people in Wajiroko as a result of Boko Haram insurgents. This is the few I can give you, just a tip of an iceberg as far as my constituency is concerned. I observe one thing. Boko Haram is fast coming back, worse than what we had in the past. Take it or leave it. Boko Haram, ISWAP, or whatever name you call them, they are coming back. Let us do something serious in order not to go back to our days when 22 local governments out of 27 local governments of Borno were occupied by Boko Haram. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, we should be complacent. Rome used to be the greatest empire on the world, but it was destroyed by the complacency of the Romans because of their inability to take things serious to deal with their enemies. So as I'm speaking to you, personnel, there are no Nigerian army personnel. They don't have enough personnel to face these boys. That is the truth. They are committed. They are very strong in their own stand, but unfortunately they don't have enough personnel and equipment to face the Boko Haram. I have seen it. Nobody reported it to me because I went to my constituency on Saturday and came back on Sunday. So, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, we shouldn't be complacent with this. I align with Honorable Gaddi by saying that we should do our own needful by doing the proper oversight of money expended, because between 2015 to 2019, Nigerian government spent 19-point-something trillion.
The video you just watched is just part 1. Without taking much of your time, I want you to watch part 2 from another senator representing one of the region in Plateau State, if I'm not mistaken. Listen to him and let's just watch.
I start with Honorable Gaddi. I'm from Plateau State. Mr. Speaker, you will only understand the heaviness of the content of this motion if we are privileged to see the picture of what Boko Haram did to Giwa barracks and other attacks within military formations in Borno State. Mr. Speaker, the pictures I saw, I am scared. I am scared whether the safety of the Nigerian civilians within the Nigerian territorial land can be guaranteed. Mr. Speaker, we budgeted for money, arms and ammunition, tanks numbering more than 40, including other platforms that belongs to the Nigerian military that is aimed at safeguarding our people, have been taken away, worth trillions of naira by Boko Haram. How can we guarantee the safety of the Nigerian people in the circumstance that the platform that are meant to protect these people have been taken away by the enemies of the people? Mr. Speaker, we have been doing our best under your leadership. The National Assembly have been speaking on issues of insecurity. But Mr. Speaker, actions by departments of government must be taken. Mr. President must hold Nigerian military strategic commandants and other head of security agencies accountable for negligence of their responsibility. In as much as we appreciate, Mr. Speaker, the security agencies for putting their life at the front line to protect Nigerians, to make sure Nigerians sleep, we must hold somebody accountable that taxpayers' money used to buy guns, used to buy other platform for Nigerian military to fight, will be compromised and be donated like a form of free of charge to the enemies of this country. Mr. Speaker, this is unacceptable. I want to say again and again, Nigerians are being killed on daily basis from the north to the south, to the west, to the east. And we are here for Nigerians. Mr. Speaker, government must do the needful. The everyday resolution that we pass is not enough. Mr. Speaker, if it means facing agencies of government as a National Assembly to ensure that publicly we bring them to account for their responsibility and to account for their negligence of responsibility, we have to do that. Mr. Speaker, I will send you intelligence of the picture of the arms and ammunition, of the platforms that have been taken away by Boko Haram in Maiduguri. And when the leaders, when the governor is crying, other representatives of government are first to issue statements undermining the supremacy of the chief security officer of the state, who knows what is happening in his state, who is crying, and someone within the comfort of his zone will say that the governor is raising an unnecessary alarm, whereas Nigerians are killing. This is unacceptable. Mr. Speaker, we must stand up and find a way of bringing this issue of insecurity to order. Otherwise, you and I is not safe. No matter how Nigerians respect us, we are moving to a level that Nigerians will fight us the way they fight criminals and the way they fight Boko Haram. Until the right thing is done by us here, until we speak for the Nigerian people, until we draw line, until we tell government what we are supposed to tell government, and until government respond by action, not by media statement or press statement. Do not hope, Mr. Speaker, that any member of a National Assembly is safe to move, not by bandit, not by Boko Haram, by the people that elected you and I. Time will come, if action is not taken, that Nigerians will take their...
I believe you now understand the situation in Nigeria. The most painful part of it is that even when the youth want to rise up to protest and to take back their country, the same military will come out and be brutally unaliving them. Are the military not ashamed of themselves? They are the one dying. They are the one being unalived by these Boko Haram terrorists, being sponsored by the West. Can't the military wake up and know that they are the one being unalive on a daily basis? Can't them emulate Captain Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso? Are they not seeing how the world is celebrating that very young man for standing up for his people? Up till now, the Nigerian youth don't even know that they don't have security personnel any longer. They don't know that their security apparatus have been destroyed and totally taken over by the Boko Haram terrorists. At this point, the Nigerian youth don't even know that they don't have freedom, that the West are still enslaving them. The West are still colonizing them. The West are still manipulating them. They have not waken up. And any day we wake up, that day we will start fighting for freedom. Currently now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS. His voice is being played. The same thing he said in that Radio Biafra that is happening today. The senators and the House of Representatives are now crying the same cry. The crime of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is that he rise up to protect his own people, so that these Fulani jihadis, these Fulani Boko Haram terrorists will not run the entire Biafra land, the Igbos, to be specific, to be precisely, I mean. So I don't want to take much of your time. I believe at this point, if you are sensible youth, you need to understand that they have already conquered you, unless you start fighting now. There is something called ethnic cleansing is going on now. They want to Islamize Nigeria, or they have already done that. And this is time for you to rise up. Don't say, oh, it's none of your business. It's every one of us business. I don't want to say much. I want to drop it here. And I remain my humble self, MAP Eziokubundo 1. Please stay tuned for the next video, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Biafra Unity TV or Mazi Nnamdi TV, so that you will get the latest update. Every event that is happening in Africa and the whole world, we give you the update. We are here for you to be updated. Remember, if you are not informed, you are deformed. Ignorant is not an excuse before the law. Thank you, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you, and don't forget to share it.